The Art Beat, a weekly program putting you in touch with artists and arts events from the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts at Texas Tech University. Hello and welcome to The Art Beat on KLZK 105.7 FM. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. This is your host, Peter Martens, and I am really thrilled to be here today with someone that has a significant role this time of year in the college, specifically in the School of Theatre and Dance, and that is Karen Ray. Hello, how are you today?
Oh, fine. How are you doing?
Well, great. Thank you for being here. And if you've really been listening faithfully to this show for the past year, you might recall that Karen has everything to do with the summer theater camp that happens in the School of Theatre and Dance coming up real soon. But Karen, I want you to try to give the audience and me, for that matter, a sense of your position at Tech, because you're not, faculty and staff in the School of Theatre Dance, but yet you spend all day, every day working with theater. In particular, as a Texas Tech employee. So how does that work?
We are actually one of the few universities that is connected to the University Interscholastic League, and that handles all the contests, athletic, fine arts, band, orchestra, everything, for kindergarten all the way through high school. And so we are actually Region 1. It's a very big region that goes all the way up to Amarillo, down to El Paso, over to our border with New Mexico, and over to Fort Worth. So we handle all the 4A and 5A one-act play contests is what I do. I'm a theater specialist. And then we also have an academic specialist that handles all the academic contests that go on for 4A and 5A. On my own, I also do 10 or 11 district contests and things like that lead up to regional. But that just enhances what we have going at Tech for our directors' workshops that we have for this area and also for our summer camp. So our big emphasis is for our regional contests that usually we'll have 6 groups come in, and usually 2 is what goes to state. We will advance 2 to the state contest, which we just finished last week. I just got back.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you work in an office at Texas Tech that oversees, as you said, all components of kind of UIL competitions.
Yes,
sports,
even athletics.
Okay.
The athletics.
And you're the theater specialist in that.
Yes. It's a challenging job. Particularly in our region because it's so big and we have so many schools that are very small. So not only do we try to help the 4A and 5A, but we have academic contests that are even private schools all the way up in academics to get them ready for contests. And I do the same with my director's workshop. So we try to raise all the small towns and everything around here and help them be better in what they're trying to do. There's a lot of scholarships that come out of UIL, millions every year. And so they go to anybody going to a state of Texas University. I'm not saying Texas University at all. I'm saying Texas Tech and the many other Texas-supported universities. And you can, if you just appear in state, whether you're in band, orchestra, theater, whatever, whether you win or not, you are eligible for one of the scholarships. Okay. So it really enhances a lot of kids' lives that they're able to get out and use those. So we feel like we're trying to cover all that area.
Wow, that does sound like a daunting task. So you said you were just at the state competition as kind of the representative for our district, or
yes.
were you judging, or how?
Oh, not judging. Okay. I do not. I'm not a judge.
Okay, gotcha.
I tell the kids
right.
You would all go if it were up to me. I'm the contest manager, and I get all the judges, and I handle all the information about it, and I run all the contests. For state, I like to go because I've seen the kids come through district and area and regional, and I feel like that Tech likes to support the kids that have come through here. So I go particularly to the 4A and 5A contests and see how we do. And usually we do very well. I think this year we came in 3rd in the 4A and maybe 4th in the 5A. But anyway, boy, to be out of literally thousands of schools that start out, doing one act. It's a great honor to be able to be there. And
that's
that.
At the state level, then you're saying?
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Wow.
It's
okay.
very good.
Well, we do have a big area to draw from, but like you say, there's a lot of 1A, 2A
There
3A
is.
schools.
There's a lot. And a lot of the teachers are actually Spanish teacher that was leaning the wrong direction when the principal walked by and said, "Hey, you want to do one act play with us?" Yeah.
Sure.
And so we do feel like and a lot of them do a very good job. I mean, I see the smaller schools at state too, so I like to go support those. And I think it helps them to come together with others that have been to state many times, and they learn from each other. And a lot of the things we do at the director's workshop is very helpful. And then at camp, we also invite teachers to come in and observe. They get teacher training hours, and they also can help one of the state winning directors that I use for our summer camp, and they learn a lot just watching them on just putting together a show. So that's not only for the kids, it's great for the directors.
Right, especially if, as you say, you're the Spanish teacher that gets the extra assignment of doing theater, and you maybe don't have background in that. I mean,
I know. I taught in a small school. I did many things I had no idea about.
All right. So now you're shifting gears and you're heading into this summer period where you're back on campus, but somewhat in a different role, I guess. You're in the School of Theatre and Dance, and you're running this theater camp. And I probably don't have the title right, so please correct me there.
It's called Theater Camp.
Oh,
no,
all right.
It is called our UIL one-act play Theater and Technical Camp, because we do have an area. Technical is another place that you can go to state and do well in technical. Mm-hmm. And so what we do there, we train them the first 3 days how they how approach the contest. It does lighting, costuming, all sorts of promotion. So we do teach them how to do that and the artwork and the digital design. And then we're able to move on and let them move in and help run the shows. We'll have 7 plays, and so that usually gets them either being stage managing, running lights, running sound. So they get a great bit of experience out of all that. So.
Yeah, and those categories are adjudicated and part of your score in the one act play, right?
Yes.
The sound design, the lighting, and
yes,
all that.
Those are all things you can choose in the technical contest, which means that even more and more students can do that. We also have a film area that you can enter contest, and we're not doing that this year. But I hope by next year to go back into that. You can put together a 6-minute film and take it to state.
Oh,
and we have adjudicators from UCLA and all over that give kids a real chance to get into film industry.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, that's
really
an interesting
neat.
Outgrowth, right. And in film is one of those areas I know even at the university that because it's a newer thing relative to university and academic disciplines, it pops up in different areas, and sometimes it's a bit of a contested space. Theater, kind of claims a piece of it very rightly, and English does, and sometimes media and communication does. So
that's right.
It's good to know that we're training students even at the pre-college levels.
Yes. We also have, besides the 3 things that I do each year, this year will be our time to do the regional students and teachers on campus. I think on a Saturday, probably in October, that they're going to all be trained in film, academics. Every contest will have the person that wrote the tests here.
Oh, wow.
And so everybody comes that one day, but the difference is in theater, we invite the students to come, and we do a lot of classes for them, while we also have classes for the directors at the same time. So it'll be every other year we get to do that here.
Oh, fun. So you mentioned the technical side, and one aspect of one act play that I was really kind of, I enjoyed learning about is it's kind of technical, but it involves the actors as well as the stage crew and everybody, and that is getting the sets up, getting it set up and tearing it down in a very, very constrained time window, right?
Yes.
And there's points and potential penalties there as well.
Yes, we have a 7-minute setup, a 7-minute strike, and everybody is assigned a piece, and everybody does exactly what they need to do. The stage has to be cleared in 7 minutes. It has to be set in 7 minutes. And so that's something a little different about our camp. We also try to include all the rules that we use for a regular one act. We don't invoke that part of it just because we don't have the room that we do at some of the places that we have our contests. We use Agent Theater, which is great. great, but as far as being able to move set pieces to the back and over and through, it takes a little bit longer, but we certainly do push it toward shooting toward that 7 minutes, and we'll mention it every time that we need that time space. But everything we do in our training, we try to do 40-minute shows, which is what is required for one-act play.
Right.
And everything I use, the 7 directors are all directors that have been to state numerous times, and most of them have won state several times. So they bring in some real talent with them in the directing end, and so it's cool for the teachers to get to watch them do that. So we do a different type of audition because we have so many kids now, we've grown so much, that we let them go ahead and do their monologues on a telephone shoot it on the telephone, and send it in to us, and then all the 7 directors can get in on that site and listen to all of them as they come in, so they're familiar with the students. And then when the students get here, they do cold readings for 2 days for them.
Okay,
And
so
then
there is
that
some
night
on-site
yeah.
audition as well. Okay.
And they learn all about the different ways you look at it. Then we'll have 4 days of training. This year we're going to do a musical theater area. And
Great.
we've got the dance director coming in for that. She's going to work on dance and movement.
Wonderful.
And that's going to be great. And so just a little bit of everything, developing character movement and all that. So we just really try to do an overall thing. And then after that, they are really working on their shows. They take breaks. We go to main event and, beat each other in bowling and whatever we're doing.
You do let them have some fun along the way.
Oh, we do,
right?
just
Yeah,
briefly,
okay,
just briefly. We do. We act like we're having fun. Then we go to the rec center and do swimming and everything, and that's fun. The kids love that. So we do that, and then we make them go back, and they have stuff memorized in 2 or 3 days. And then they're working out all the movement characterizations. And when you see those plays on the Saturday, it's amazing. It'll be on the 18th of July, and it's free to the public, and it's really good. This will be at Tech in the Machen Theater.
Okay, so July 18th is the culmination, the kind of the last day of the camp.
We'll start at 11 and try to do one every hour.
Okay.
So that we're not all night here.
Right. And it's free and open to the public?
Yes,
I'm sure,
it is.
Parents
it is.
whoever
And
wants
the
to come.
other cool thing, there's a man that comes in, Tommy Rogers, and he's a retired teacher but a photographer. And he takes pictures all day of all the different classes and all the things we're doing. And he sends that out every night to the parents. All the parents
wonderful.
get pictures. And then on the day that we do the plays, we have big TVs all around the theater area, the lobby and all that. And they show those pictures over and over, and the kids can't wait to get out and see all the pictures going. And then we do send the culmination of all the pictures, too, to the parents at the end so the kids can watch them at home. But
Great.
It's really a unique deal.
Great. So just so our audience has an idea if a student is interested or if they know of a family that might be interested in this, the full dates, the start date, I think you said it ended on the 18th. How do students find out those details and how can they register?
Okay, it's July the 8th is when we start. The best way to do it would be UIL website. It'll say Texas Tech UIL Academics. You can go to that and click on theater, and it'll go down, and we have a flyer, and in the bottom of the flyer is a QR code for everybody but my husband, who doesn't understand that. But anybody else would be able to use their phone, and you can register that way.
Okay, great.
And that way you automatically get in. I do have scholarship forms for people that might need any help with the money, because we do stay in dorms, or if you're in Lubbock, you can stay at home, and we work from 9 to 9 every day, so you don't have to feed them a couple of times. You'll probably save money that way, too.
Sure.
So anyway, if you're interested in that, you can email me, and I will handle that directly. But I do have funds to really help kids because we really want to be sure that everybody has a chance to share this experience.
Sure.
I will say we're up to about 110 today, and we take 125. So I can scrounge a little bit, but not much. So
Don't wait
if you're
too long, in
interested,
other words.
don't
Yeah.
wait too long.
Okay,
Get on
okay.
that website and send it in, and we'll get you in.
Great. Well, this sounds like a wonderful opportunity. We've talked on several shows at this time of year on the Art Beat about, the campus gets to breathe a little bit. Our regular year students go away, but it is far from dead and inactive, right?
Oh,
we're
gosh.
doing all kinds of training with these pre-college students, and this is another great example of it with the theater and technical camp here on campus. So July 18th, our final performances. If you want to see a whole bunch of one-act plays and students that get thrown together, all different combinations, right? The students don't know each other when they come here, right?
No, but boy, they become great friends.
I'm sure they
it's
do.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Right. Well, goodness, Karen Ray, thank you so much for being here. Our time has flown by, and thanks for giving us that glimpse into your kind of management of all things theater education and contest related, part of the Texas Tech UIL office, and also as the head of the Texas Tech Theater and Technical Camp coming soon to a theater near you. No pun intended. Right?
Yes, it will be in the Major, my beloved theater, so that'll be great.
Excellent.
Glad to
Okay.
have 'em.
Look forward to seeing you and all the kids there.
Okay, thanks so much.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The Art Beat, a weekly program putting you in touch with artists and arts events from the J.T. and Margaret Talkington College of Visual and Performing Arts at Texas Tech University.